Alright, I am here with an updated look of my Wii U collection for 2015. I did one last year, and my Wii U collection's grown a lot since then, so decided to just take an updated look at it. A lot of big-name titles have actually come out since I did that video, so I'll definitely have a lot to talk about here. Give my opinions on all these titles if I can, when I can. So I'll start off here with Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, and a lot of people really hate this game, and I can see where it comes from to an extent, because it does kind of seem like a cheap cash grab. The graphics are really nice, and I'd love to see an Animal Crossing game that looks like that on the Wii U or any, future HD console that Nintendo puts out. But I mean, it is pretty simple. The game does kind of play itself, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine, but I've had some fun with it, so I can't say it's, completely terrible. Got here Batman Arkham City Armored Edition and Arkham Origins. These are both not my... I really like Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Knight was pretty good too. I played that. But these two, I don't know, it just didn't click with me. I think the open world in Arkham City wasn't so great, and Arkham Origins just wasn't a great entry to the Arkham series anyway. It wasn't even made by Rocksteady, but it wasn't a great entry anyway. It was just kind of average. Other than that, Wii U ports of these games are both pretty good. Some cool gamepad stuff in Arkham City Armored Edition, and the only thing wrong that people didn't like about Arkham Origins on Wii U was that for some reason, it didn't come with the online that the PS3 and 360 version had, although no one on God's green earth cares about the online for Arkham Origins. So if you want to play either of these games, I'd say if you have a Wii U, it's both fine ports of them. Got Bayonetta 2, which I think it's really cool that it included the original Bayonetta. I think that's a nice bonus. I don't know why more companies don't do that, because you'd think it'd be like, oh, well, a lot of people might say, oh, I haven't played the first one, so I can't play the second one. So you'd think that, they're not making any money off of the original Bayonetta anymore. You can't buy a new copy of that. So you'd think more companies would do that. I didn't even talk about it. Bayonetta 2 is a really, really solid action game. A lot of fun. A lot of crazy stuff happening. Pretty good. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Real fun game. I really like this game. I like Nintendo's idea of, making games that are kind of mid-tier. They're not like eShop games like that are $10 and under, that are just small little things. And they're not, $60 releases. It's just kind of a $40 game on the Wii U that's, a lot of fun. And this game's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. If you liked the levels in Mario 3D World with Captain Toad, you'll like that game. But even if you didn't, that game's a lot better than those. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which is a really, really good platformer. I was kind of surprised. The original Donkey Kong Country Returns game was really good, and this one is a good follow-up. Really hard game, but really awesome. DuckTales Remastered. Haven't played this, so I don't know what to tell you. Still sealed. I haven't played it. I got it for cheap at Walmart. It was like $14 on sale. Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors is a cool idea. I like the gameplay of the Warriors games. Dynasty Warriors and stuff. I like the gameplay, but I don't care about whatever's happening in the Dynasty Warriors universe. So Hyrule Warriors and Dragon Quest Heroes, which is essentially the same thing but with a Dragon Quest coat of paint, are both more my speed, and they're a lot of fun. Obviously they are kind of mindless, but a lot of fun. Hyrule Warriors is pretty enjoyable. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I don't know how I feel about this game. It's another one of those mid-tier games. It's not a full $60 game, and it's not an eShop game. It was $40 retail. It still is. I think you can still get it. And I really like the clay aesthetic. I think that's really cool. I like that a lot. I don't like the fact that it has to be a game that you'd see on the DS in 2005. I don't know why I have to draw a line for Kirby to move around on the gamepad. Not huge on that. Not my thing. I like the clay aesthetic, but even you were always looking at the gamepad pretty much. It should have been a 3DS game, I think, or maybe a mobile game or something. I just don't. Not too crazy. I do like that clay aesthetic though, as I've stated already. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, a really nice, awesome remaster of Wind Waker. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game, and this is like the definitive way to play it. They really did a good job of remastering it, and it looks gorgeous. Lego City Undercover, which this is an interesting game because it's published by Nintendo, and it's just on Wii U, and then there's a 3DS, like I think it's a prequel to this game, and it's a lot of fun. It's a really solid kind of just if you played the Lego games, this is similar, but it also has a lot of stuff different. And I play like all the Lego games basically, and it has a lot of stuff that I have not seen again. So it's really solid. Only problem, it doesn't have co-op, which the Lego games have co-op usually, and it's fun. And this doesn't. Load times are kind of long, but there's not too many of them. But they're pretty long. But really solid game. If you haven't played it and you have a Wii U, it's good. It came out like that era of Wii U when it was like March 2013, so nothing was coming out. Nothing till like Pikmin came out, and then that was like 2013. It was like, good job, guys. But yeah, it's good. Lego Hobbit. I bought this. I usually buy my Lego games on PlayStation systems because I like getting the platinum. But I had some technical problems with Lego Marvel, and that was the last game I got on PS3, and I didn't have my PS4 yet. So I decided I'd get it on Wii U because I'm sure it would run better than on PS3, and it was an alright game. I feel, since this is just the first 2 Hobbit movies, and they never included the third one, they said they planned on, having DLC for the third one, never did it. They just kind of were like, yeah, we're not doing that now. So they never covered the third movie at all. Oh well, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, so it felt like some of the levels were just kind of like, definitely filler. Not the best Lego game, I'd have to rank it pretty low, but it's still a good one. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. I haven't played this yet. Funny deal, during Black Friday this game was discounted to like $11.99, and Toys R Us, it was at Toys R Us, and Toys R Us had a thing that was $10 off any Wii U game, so I just got this for $1.99 to add to the collection. I haven't played it yet, but $1.99 can't go wrong. I liked the Olympic Games, Olympic Winter Games on the Wii. Whatever, that was Olympic Winter Games on the Wii, that was fun. Mario Kart 8, not much to say that hasn't been said. Mario Kart 8 is awesome. I really like the jazz soundtrack that they've kind of been doing on a lot of Mario games, but it's really good in here. Beautiful visuals, a lot of fun. They messed up battle mode, yes, but I still really love Mario Kart 8. Mario Party 10, it's alright. It's not competitive. Like, I love playing Mario Party with my friends. It's something we always do. And we always go back and play like 3 or the GameCube ones even, because the new ones just don't have that competitive aspect. Because you're all in the same cart. It's more like you're working together, and they're not as fun. I don't think. I hope they kind of go back through how 1 through 8 were, because a lot of people like to hate on the ones that aren't 1, 2, and 3. I like them all up through 9, and 9 I don't like. 10 I like better than 9, but it's still not awesome. New Super Mario Bros. U, which was a launch game. The New Super Mario Brothers games don't really thrill me. I think they're like the safest Mario you can possibly get. They're just kind of, I don't know, they're just what you expect from a Mario game. You got your grass level, and then you move on to your desert level, and then you move on to the winter level, and it's like, yeah, I do something new with the New Super Mario Brothers. They feel just really generic. Also, New Super Luigi U. This is like that, except I don't really care for this that much because it has a dumb time limit on every level. I don't know why they did that. Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. I haven't played this either. I got this for like $4 at Best Buy. I don't remember. It was just sitting there on the shelf and they discounted it, and I had my Gamers Club, so I got even cheaper. It was like under $5. But I have yet to play it. I'll have to check it out sometime. I hear it's okay. Nintendo Land? Nintendo Land was a solid pack-in title. It showed what you could do with the Wii U gamepad. A lot of cool ideas that I was like, man, I hope they use these for Mario Party, the new Mario Party game that they'll put out on Wii U, and they didn't. But, you know, I think this is a good pack-in. It's not the Wii Sports of pack-ins. Wii Sports is ultimate pack-in, pretty much. That and Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt is also a really solid pack-in. But Wii Sports, you know, was a good pack-in for the Wii. It just showed what it did, and like a lot of people just bought a Wii, and it came with Wii Sports, and they were good. Nintendo Land, I don't think it's that kind of game, but it's still alright. Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 is a lot of fun. You know, obviously this game everyone had been waiting forever. It, you know, kept getting delayed and got moved from the Wii to the Wii U. The graphics are really nice, and it's a Pikmin game. It's a lot of fun. Rayman Legends, which I think is a fantastic game. This game's really good. It was originally supposed to be a Wii U exclusive, and that kind of fell through, and it got moved on. They put on everything, and now it's on PS4, Xbox One now. It's on Wii U, of course. It's on like everything except 3DS of like, you know, systems. I definitely recommend you give it a look. It's really good. Wii U version is still the best version to play, since it was made for the Wii U. So there's a lot of stuff you have to do with the gamepad and the touchscreen and stuff. Also, if you have a Vita, I think the Vita version's, you know, comparable in that regard. So, if you're gonna get the game, Wii U or Vita way is the best way to go. Roda the Sky Soldier, which comes with the Wii version of the game, and then I don't know if you can see it, has a Wii U version, and then it has a reversible artwork. From what I have heard, this game's made by Yuji Naka of like Sega fame, and you know, from what I've heard, he's been like, yeah, the Wii version's my original, you know, the actual game. This came out in Japan, you know, forever ago. But he's basically said, like, yeah, the Wii version is the game itself. The Wii U version is not the best way to play. I have not played it yet, though. But if I do, when I do, because I know I will. I just got it recently. When I get around to playing it, I will play the Wii version. Scribblenauts Unlimited. I got the first Scribblenauts game on DS and Super Scribblenauts when they first came out, and I like the idea of them. I think they're a lot of fun. I think that's a nice idea, especially Super Scribblenauts really improved. Scribblenauts Unlimited, I don't know, maybe it's because I got it on Wii U and not 3DS. I think it benefits better being on 3DS, or a handheld just in general, than being on a console. But, you know, it's fun. Shovel Knight, I kept this sealed. I have played this game I downloaded it, but I got a physical copy, just, you know, for collector's purposes, and just decided to keep it sealed. Really cool. I love Shovel Knight. It's a great game. I'm really happy that they put out a physical copy. Really cool. So, I'd check it out. I'm sure everyone's played it by now, but it's on, you know, everything as well. PS4, Xbox One, 3DS, PC, Wii U. It's on everything. Check it out. It has a physical copy on everything but Xbox One and Vita right now. So, and I don't think there's a physical PC release. Sonic and AllStars Racing Transformed. This is a really fun racing game. I really like this. I played this a lot before Mario Kart came out. Lots of cool tracks, you know, lots of cool characters. I really like this game. It's pretty solid. It's probably like the best kart racer that's not Mario Kart. I don't want to say Mario Kart clone, but it's probably the best kart racer that's not Mario Kart. Sonic Lost World. It's not bad. It's not incredibly great either. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. It has its problems, but I think it has a lot of good ideas, and it's solid. I never finished it or anything, but I think it's solid. It's definitely not in like the dark age of Sonic bad games, but it's definitely not you know Colors or Generation worthy. Splatoon, which is an awesome game, big success for Nintendo, which I'm really happy. It's good to see. Splatoon will probably be a mainstay among Nintendo IP at this point, which is really cool because I really like it a lot. It's a lot of fun, really cool stuff. And actually, I was pretty surprised. The single player campaign was actually pretty fun. There's a lot of cool ideas and stuff. I liked it. Splatoon's awesome. I'm sure everyone has it if they have a Wii U too, but if you don't, it goes without saying. Mario 3D World. This is bundled with most Wii U's nowadays, I think. Really fun game. It's maybe a little bland, but I don't think as much as New Super Mario Brothers. It does follow that formula. I wish Nintendo would kind of just drop that. It's like first it's your grass level, first it's your desert. You know, I might be messing it up. I'm pretty sure desert's the second world. It's been, you know, a couple years, 2 years I think, since I played this, you know, because I played it when it first came out. But I think they stick to this, and I think that bothers me, and it's stupid. It bothers me. I just want to see new like environments, I think, in Mario games. But the idea that came originally from Mario 3D Land that transferred over here is that it's a 3D Mario game that instead of, you know, going around and collecting things, it's obstacle based. So it's more of like the old school Marios, and it's really cool. I like the soundtrack. It's a beautiful game. It's really awesome. I just, you know, kind of wish they mix it up every once in a while. Super Mario Maker. Super Mario Maker is a great idea, and I'm glad it's been a pretty good success, and I'm glad of that. It's not particularly my thing. I'm not I'm not creative. I don't want to, you know, make my own game. I just kind of want to play someone else's, and I haven't played this in a little bit, maybe about a month or so. But everyone's levels are just really bad. It's like I had fun playing through the Mario levels that are that Nintendo put in there and stuff. But like, man, the levels that people have made are like, they're either autoplay or they're just really bad. I mean, it's fun, but it's a good idea. It's just not necessarily my thing, but it's definitely not a bad game. Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. I play a ton of Super Smash Brothers. It's, you know, I play it all the time. I have over 100 hours put into it. It's crazy. I love Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. It's definitely my favorite one. The character roster is insane. Even the DLC characters are incredible. You know, who would have thought that a fighting game, Smash Brothers, would have, you know, Mario, Link, Mega Man, Sonic, Ryu, Cloud, Pikachu, like all these huge characters are in this. That's awesome. Super Smash Brothers for Wii U is great. I'm sure everyone has it, but get it if you don't. Wii Fit U. I found a Wii Fit U. It was like the whole thing with the board and everything. It was like $12 at Target on clearance, so I bought it. You know, I don't really have much interest in playing it. I opened it up, put it in for like, I think I played it for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, this is Wii Fit. And I was like, you know, Nintendo really made a lot of money off of, you know, Wii Fit back on the Wii, and I think they banked on trying to, you know, recapture that again, and they didn't. It's just not. It's not popular. I don't think the people who bought Wii Fit aren't going to be like, yeah, I think I need to buy a Wii U so I can buy Wii Fit U. When, well, from what I witnessed, you know, there might be more to unlock, but from what I witnessed, it's almost the exact same game as like Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. Alright, and Wii Party U. Wii Party U, I think if you want to get a party game on the Wii U, get this over Mario Party 10. And I'm being honest, I think this explored the things that the gamepad could do with a party game like this better than Mario Party 10 ended up doing so. There's some interesting stuff on there. Some fun games on here. It's not great. I've played it with my friends a couple times. We like the one game that's kind of like Pictionary, but you have to figure out which game is... which picture is different. That one's always kind of fun. The Wonderful 101. This is a really cool game. I like Platinum Games a lot, and this is one of their more unique entries, I believe, in my opinion. I think it's like a lot of fun. I think there's a lot of great ideas. It's really, really sad that it just sold really poorly. It definitely sold really poorly, and there's a lot of hard work put into this game. It's a lot of interesting ideas and a lot of cool stuff. Really cool game. Nintendo published it, so maybe we'll see something from it again, from the series again. But really cool one. Definitely pick that up if you've never played it. It's not in print anymore, but you can still get it on like eShop. Xenoblade Chronicles X, which I picked it up right on release, and I played it like that whole weekend. I played it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm like, this is awesome, this is great. And then I was busy the whole next week, so I wasn't able to play it again till like that Friday. And I jumped back in, and I just wasn't feeling it anymore. And no pun intended, no Shulk pun intended, because you're not even in this game. But I just wasn't feeling it anymore. I was just like, why? And I think a lot of my opinions stand. It's still a fantastic game. I just think, why does the world have to be so big? And I know a lot of people are like, oh man, this world's great. It's bigger than Witcher. It's bigger than Fallout. And I don't think that it benefits from being so big, because a lot of this, you don't really get to interact with the world. You know, to collect items, you just walk and run over like these like blue orbs, And it's like, but you'll get something, and it's like, why can't you do something more interesting to get that item? Why can't you interact with the world in some way, like go fishing or something? I don't know, just something you do in a JRPG, but you don't really get that. And I think the wildlife is cool. Like, there's all these monsters and stuff that are big and, you know, indigenous to this, you know, hostile planet, and they're cool and all, but it's like they just kind of walk around and then they target you. And, like, it's the most annoying thing when you're just trying to go from point A to point B, and then you get, like, you're like, halfway there, and then, like, some level 44, like, and you're, like, level 8, and some level 44 thing just comes in and, like, wrecks you. And it's like, well, glad, because, like, sometimes if they have an eye over their head, they can see you. So sometimes they'll, like, swoop in and just annihilate you in, like, 2 seconds. I think that's annoying. But other than that, fantastic game. You know, there's not too many RPGs on the Wii U, and there's not too many RPGs that are this good, this much content. I have some problems with it. The text is really small, too. The text is really small. But I still really enjoy it. I think it's really great, and I would definitely recommend it. Yoshi's Woolly World, which is fantastic. I really like it. Level design's really fun. A lot of neat ideas that have to do with the yarn aesthetic. And I really liked Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii, but that game was incredibly easy. Like, there's no denying it. That game was a walk in the park. It was simple. And this game has a lot more challenge to it. I think it's a lot more interesting. Really good game. And last here, Zombie U. And I'm kind of ending it on a lame note. I have not played this game. I got it really cheap. And I have not played it. So, someday I will, I'm sure. It got ported to, like, other systems, too, for some reason. I don't think anyone cared, but I guess someone did. But that's my Wii U collection. I think the Wii U's a great system. But I'd like to thank you for watching my Wii U collection update for 2015. And if you liked it, leave a like. Leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite Wii U games are. I am missing a few Wii U games that came out that I just never picked up. Devil's Third, which, you know, got really expensive and rare out of nowhere. That game looked like crap anyway. But I kind of wanted it just because I'm kind of like a Wii U collector at this point. I don't have the Mario Tennis game. I'm kind of just waiting for that drop in price because it doesn't look that great. I don't have a physical copy of Game & Wario. I have a digital one that I got. And that game's okay. There's a Pictionary game on it, and that's like the best part. But yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.